guys. Now I'm doing creative, so this is gonna be great. Yeah, I have a whole lot that's going on. Um, it is insane, to tell you guys. I have so many, of these holes down here, so it's, I had to basically rebuild because, sometimes I take off like grass blocks that are not meant to be taken out. And so I've been doing this quite a lot. It's absolutely it's a journey, honestly, to be creating stuff. So oh shoot. See, that's what I mean. I go really fast like this, and then I end up like I have to redo this whole process. It's just having I have to find the holes here and then fill them up. And you know, I still have a lot to do. Like I had to go all the way over there and fill all those gaps. And same thing with here. If you don't know, this is my creative world. I've had this world for about, well, I mean, it should be about like 5 years now. It's gonna go on to 6, right? Yeah. So I think I started this world since late August. So yeah, it's officially no, I think it's about 5 years. So next year when when it passed August, late August, that's no, I think it's in mid-August that I started this world. It's so long time ago. It's insane. So I guess I got myself a little pinpoint here. So I mean, I definitely can just like fill these so that way I don't have to like worry about like having to come back and then fill this area. It would already be done. It's taking a long process than what I initially thought. It took me like months just for me to like get to where I'm at. And I've been recording stuff like time-lapse videos, but it doesn't really get that much attention really. I'm talking about my YouTube channel for one, but it doesn't get that much views, you know, some likes here and there, but you know, some people are not interested, and then there's some like it only captures like it's the time lapse is so like you could go on hours of playing Minecraft in a way that it's like it basically like shoot in one video in one take like just a couple of seconds. And that's the problem when it comes to time-lapse videos. You could definitely run it, but it's you know, it takes a lot. And I don't know, I just felt like I like wanted to create something, but I did not know where to go with that because at this time I don't have the right equipment or knowledge based on what I want to put out here. So that's just the gist of it. Yeah, I'm a new content creator on Twitch, so it's it's so fun. I miss streaming a lot. Um, it's been my thing for the longest time, and yeah, I definitely wanna. Oh shoot, that's terrible. Okay, yeah. It's been an awesome and long journey. Um, and now, I mean, I really need to get to I think it's Steam Labs or something like that along the lines where I can not only just live stream um on here, but I can live stream on YouTube as well. Um, which I think that's an awesome step to take. But then I don't want to live stream on YouTube because I have a feeling that I guess they have like a ID verification, and I don't know. I feel like that is gonna be across all platforms. I think. The one thing that I do want to touch based on is how crazy it is that they are willing to go so far into following the UK laws rather than our own laws and rights. That's one thing that I, stand strongly against on any sort of ID verification. I mean, being online should be free for everyone. And of course, I mean, there should be some guidelines, I guess, to protect, children and minors. And I do agree about that. But when you bring like a whole set of group, and I'm talking about everyone, that where it goes too far. I feel like there should be more optional routes that you can take to to verify, like for instance, you could be I don't know, you can basically you can be you you could buy something off of Twitch, right? You could buy uh I don't know, like bits or something like that, or like freaking merchandise, and Twitch already knows that, okay, this, and yeah, of course, um there's gonna be like ties, like to that set account of like debit cards, right? You could have your own debit card. I think by the age of 16 years old, but I think that's parental consent. And if not, I mean, by all means, if I say something that's inaccurate or not true, then leave it down on the chat, so that way I can have more of a perspective, because I am not smart at all, nor um I mean, I'm not there's a lot of information that has to back this up, and it's just at the end of the day, this is just my opinion, but just trying to see if I done that again. But yeah, no, that is going on. I mean, I already received like 2 warnings, not on Twitch. I received 2 warnings on Pinterest, all because I've saved a post that I had way back long ago. I mean, I used to have every single app on my phone back in 20, no, I would say about, it has to be like 2014, 2015, if not 2016 and 2017. I used to have it all, and it is so crazy, and it's just like a self-improvement post, but Pinterest made it seem like it was offensive, or it was like causing harm to said users. It was so crazy, and they even made like a warning that they were gonna delete my profile, and I'm like, dude, I mean, I just barely got to see that, and then you, I mean, like, I mean, I haven't like, and then when I looked at the post itself, it was it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't that bad. It just didn't have any like curse words or anything like that. Well, I mean, it did, but it blurred itself out. But you know, at the same time, I was like, at that time, I was like barely like being 21, and it was insane. I know what you might be saying, Rose. What are you drinking now? And it's coffee. Coffee at 9:30 at night. I love having my morning coffee and night coffee. I'm sorry. But yeah, I feel like those things, I mean, I feel like it should be I mean, it should be more lenient, because I mean, I haven't been that into that account, for one. For two, I mean, you should have just, I mean, at least Pinterest, right? Should have just at least removed the content, and, you know, try to wait, you know, to see if I got a response, you know, or like give them a response to see, because it is so, it's so insane how far people get offended so easily. And oh yes, it does irritate me a lot when people do get offended very easy. But I don't know why. It bothers me quite a bit, honestly. My God. So okay, we're done over here. We're gonna just clip dig more dirt. No. I just want to make sure that we're all good here, you know, because I have to have yeah, like this. I'll show you. I have to do this whole thing again, and I'm trying to make sure that I have yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, at least I thought I had. It turned out to be too big, but it's okay. I guess I think that would be okay. I'll just put this down here, and then we could just dig out all the dirt. But no, I feel like this ID verification is taking things way too far, and it's like, for me, it would be interesting, because if I don't have the internet that I have today, I think I would probably, well, not go insane. It would be interesting. Like, I want to know what to do with the equipment that I have, because I bought it with my own money, you know. And I'm being serious. And then I'm just wondering, what if Xbox, you know, because if you haven't heard, they in the UK, they basically said, or at least the Xbox says that that they're gonna do the age verification, the ID verification, in the year of 2026, and I feel like that's pretty bad. I feel like it should be the parents' like responsibility to navigate what their children are seeing. I mean, even I mean, I do have an iPhone, and even you can even restrict access to certain accounts. Like, you could put restrictions. I mean, I think you can. Like, you could, have like your, I don't know. I'll just make something up. You can just let's say before the age verification, right? Before all of that, I think a parent could potentially sign, have a kid or whatever to just they already have their own profile. They introduce them to YouTube and they enjoyed it until that verification. Like, say they have a massive following, right? And then now, because of that ID verification, they won't be able to have that said income. Oh, look it, that's Bonita girl. So I'm gonna close my door real quick, guys. I'll be right back. It's just a little loud. Okay, alright, I'm back. So, I'm just saying that there's a lot of things that we don't know for sure. And people that are 16 or older could have potential income coming off of YouTube. And for that alone, I think that's pretty bad. Imagine you already you're think it's either you're paying taxes or the parents. I haven't had a job since until I was like 20 years old, so I wouldn't know. But let's just say, well, you're paying taxes and your parents are helping you out with taxes and stuff like that, okay? And they give you the breakdown of what you owe versus what they owe you. And I guess, they think there would be a nice learning curve that since that said child is earning things off of YouTube or Twitch, it would be beneficial for them to learn more about taxes and the importance of having taxes and why it's been a big boost for this country, I guess. And I don't know. I feel like it's so wrong. I mean, I feel like the biggest issue would be is Roblox for sure. And if you haven't heard, oh my god, there's so many stories. I heard from so many people who are like lawyers. I mean, they already been sued already, so it's a serious thing, dude. I don't know what to tell you. It is a serious thing when it comes down to getting sued by the state. Yeah. I mean, that should be a red flag for a lot of people. I feel like parents are not aware of these issues. I mean, if parents were more aware about the issues on Roblox, I think it would be I think it would gain a lot more attention. But the only thing I would probably suggest to post something like that would probably be on Facebook. They're mostly on Facebook. I know because I used to have Facebook. Okay, so but anyways, it's the thing is that there should be moms out there that are willing, or at least dads too. Like, are you kidding me? Or grandparents. I mean, shoot, bring on the whole squad. I think, to know that there's people out there are becoming victims, and then there's a lot more suspects. I guess. I mean, I'm calling them that because they are, you know, literally committing a crime or about to commit a crime, and it is insane how many people defend people like this. And if you haven't been on the internet that long to see the 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 disgusting nature on what is in social media. And yes, I mean, I've it's a terrible thing, but yeah, a lot of people do agree of defending people like this. Unfortunately, um, I mean, you can see it from the immigration process, right? Especially I mean, from the cartels and stuff like that. People are more prone to defending violent criminals than having people being protected in their own homes without having to worry about the repercussions of going outside and then you know and just it's a wild thing, you guys. You wouldn't know, but sorry guys, I gotta be right back. Hi Simona. Alright girl, come on, hurry up. You got it, girl. Alright, sorry guys, that was just Bonita. She's a good girl, but yeah, that's just my opinion about it. It's not it's definitely terrible. Um for me, I think it's gonna get worse from there, but I don't wanna fear mongle everyone. But that's just how it is. It sucks. And yeah, a lot of people are gonna be like, no, that shouldn't be how it is, but it should definitely it is an issue that a lot of people haven't seen yet. It's definitely a big issue. But I don't know, guys. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, then. It's been a while, so I don't know. I've been talking way too much, and so yeah, it's terrible things, guys. But I'm doing good. Just that I just had a lot on my mind lately, so thought I would share. See what time it is, guys, because I want to make sure that we get both sides of the world. I want to be on creative mode, but I also want to explore a bit more in my survival mode. Or who knows, maybe I would just get my other old world and we could probably explore from there. But because that's supposed to be experiment 3. Why I call it that is because I wanted to experiment. I wanted to explore basically instead of having one certain area, because I do have like a base for me to have temporarily, and sometimes I would stay on a base for too long, and then I end up crafting everything, and it just turned into like a crazy mess sometimes. So yeah, let me just have a little coffee break. Nice, okay. What on earth? What's going on, Kiko? Oi, Nikki, be nice. Be nice. Sorry about that, guys. My Nikki was just right there, and Kiko's like trying to see if he could get through without Nikki like like swatting him with her paw. So that's why I had to tell her to be nice. She's a good kitty, just sometimes she's a good kitty. No, she's always a good baby, but alright, just hold on, give me a second. I just want to do all this because I felt like I was like a chattermouth for that. I have a lot that I want to say, but that's just the gist of it. Just it's absolutely terrible. Um, for the weekend though, until Saturday, I would be busy with family. I guess unfortunately, well, fortunately, unfortunately, I have family coming over and I'm excited, but you know how this thing is. It's like I had to. It's crazy. I had to just hang out with my family, and I don't have like enough time for me to do what I want to do and play some Minecraft or something or anything, honestly. The one thing that I do want to get is Battlefield. That's what something that I want. The one thing that I have trouble with too is having to have battle passes all the time on certain games. Um, what, Nikki? Oh, there's my cat. There's my cat. Oh God, she bombarded. Look at her. What is it? Watch me. Watch her. Try to get me off the game. Sometimes she does that, and then she goes around in circles. And then sometimes she'll swipe my legs a little bit. And then sometimes she could be like a real brat. She's a good kitty, but what? Oi, kitty! What's going on? What, Nikki? I'll be right back. Oh my god, sorry about that, guys. So what ended up happening is that soon I have to go and eat some food with my family, but yeah, that's the topic that I do want to cover on. There's a lot of things I do want to cover on, like what is it that was just terrible? It was a Steam ID age verification. They're doing that now, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like worried about the future of the internet. I mean, I guess some people have to figure out what they're gonna do with it, or what their plan on gonna make, because this whole thing, it seems like it's gonna just hopefully it doesn't become a new normal. It's like the same thing with what was it, TikTok. I used to be a TikTok user. I mean, believe it or not, I was like really good at making videos on TikTok. But it got to a point where ever since for some reason, I have no idea how it came to be, but when the Supreme Court, for some reason, because I don't know how they did it, they just did it without any evidence or proof, and that's how you know the judicial system is pretty much rigged. I mean, that's just my opinion, of course. And it's a terrible thing because they didn't have any evidence and they chose to ban it one day. And after the initial ban, it was or banned, it was basically was it was everyone just decided to go to TikTok like if it was normal. And it was not normal. After that initial ban, I already had the app on my phone, and when I got back to it, it was terrible. It was like no new feed, and like all my algorithm was off. Okay, all right. So yeah, it was definitely bad. It was a terrible experience, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I had to cut this short, guys, as much as I wanted to stay on. I will come back though, hopefully. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit, and definitely talk more about this. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a later time. All right.